You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County, Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. and Thursday at 11 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world listening to the sound of my voice. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett. It's cold, though. It is freezing. It's 32 degrees. When I left out the house this morning, it was 23. So we've been climbed up. We climbed up like, 9, maybe 10 degrees, 11. It's better, though. It's better right now, but it is cold. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's Hump Day Wednesday. Listen, I started 2 minutes late because Georgette is in the studio this morning talking to me. I'm normally in the studio by myself. She's waving to y'all. She's saying good morning. Say good morning.
Good morning, Gwinnett.
Nah, all right. Normally I'm here by myself, but she's in here this morning, and we talking. She's like, it's 10:02. I'm like, ish. You know, this is a family show. Can't say what I really want to say. But anyway, good morning, Gwinnett. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is January 22nd. We are almost out of this month. Man, I'm telling you, time is flying. You know, and it's so funny. I still haven't done my vision board. I still haven't done my resolutions because normally for the resolutions, Amber's peeping in. It's like a busy morning. Say good morning, Amber.
Good morning,
See?
Gwinnett.
There you go. Everybody's here this morning. Normally, hi, how are you? We got guests. Look, I got guests all over the place, y'all. I just told them I started late because Georgette in here talking to me. I'm like 2 minutes late. So, listen, the Noise Factory is busy this morning. Stop through and see us anytime. And
checking it out.
We got guests checking us out, y'all. So listen, it's going down over here at the Noise Factory at Paradigm, located at 1862 Auburn Road, right here in Decula. Listen, this is a busy spot. You hear what I'm saying? But anyway, today is January 22nd. That time is flying. So today is National Blondie Brownie Day, right? All you need, right, to gain another pound. So, you know, I'm doing the Fitbit challenge, right? So my husband and I and a bunch of people on Fitbit, we're doing the Fitbit challenges. So my husband does about 8,000 to 9,000 steps a day. And normally I do about 3 to 4. That's sad. I know, listen, don't beat me up because of it. I'm sitting here all the time working. Like, my job requires me to sit a lot, which is, you know, I just recently found out that's really bad for your back. Like, I suffer with major back problems, and I've been sitting for the last 30 years not knowing that it was messing up my back the whole entire time, because otherwise I would have been standing up. And I'm serious. I just found out probably 6 months ago that sitting a long time messes up your back. I literally have had sit-down jobs pretty much my entire life. So that is why my back is jacked up right now. But anyway, today is National Blondie Day, and like Blondie Brownie Day, as if we need another calorie to be added. I'm doing the Fitbit challenge right now, and I beat him yesterday, but he sent me a text early this morning like, you won't win today, and he's probably right, because I probably won't. I had a good day. Ooh, but anyway, let's keep it moving, y'all. So go ahead, get your brownie. I mean, don't get it. Get you a sugar-free brownie. I don't know. What is a Blondie brownie? I don't even know what that is.
It's not, you know, brownies are generally chocolate.
Yeah.
So those are the lighter ones, like a lighter brown mix. It's more like a light.
Oh,
chocolate.
I think I've seen that one. Okay, so it's the light. It's the blonde brownie. Okay, I get it. My uncle made the best brownies in the world. Like, if I could depend on him, we would sell them brownies. Y'all know me. I'm always trying to do business. But I can't depend on him to make them brownies. They are delicious. Like, people come, my niece and my daughter, like, Uncle Dunk, can you make some brownies? He's like 67 years old. He can kill them brownies. My grandmother had 6 boys and 2 girls, and all her sons know how to cook. Every one of them. They could burn, and my uncle can kill them brownies. But anyway, let's move on to our horoscopes, brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Today is Wednesday, January 22nd, and today we're going to kick it off like we always do with Aries. Aries, investments are best left alone today. You are best to deal with those outside your family. Be sure to pay attention to your bank account. Aries. Ooh, Aries. Pay attention to your bank account. I'm just saying, if it's sitting on 0, you might want to add something to it. Ooh, Taurus. Opportunities for new friendships are apparent. Someone you live with could be frustrated and upset. Your need to get away could lead you into a greater Debt. I know you want to get away, but it's gonna cost you. Don't do it. Don't do it. You gotta find another outlet, because if you trying to travel somewhere today, if you ain't got it, you're gonna go into debt. I'm just saying, Taurus. It sounds like it's gonna be another money day. I know this been like a money week so far. Like, I think every horoscope I did pretty much yesterday had something about money in it. All right, Gemini. Passion is inevitable, and commitments can be made during the heat of the night. Lock them in at nighttime, Gemini. Lock them down. Partners may try to argue with you. However, you must stand your ground. Chances to express your ideas and beliefs can bring you popularity as long as you're not arrogant. Listen, don't let the ego get in the way. And also, lock them down in the commitment and passion in the heat of the night. Yeah, I know that movie, the show The Heat of the Night. That you want a commitment, Gemini, it's got to be in the heat of the night. It's got to be tonight, because that's what the stars are saying. Not tomorrow night, tonight. Cancer. You may have to take a short trip to visit someone who hasn't been well. You will do well if you mingle with the brass today. Involvement in groups of interest will bring you in touch with important individuals. So what that's saying to you, Cancer, is you got to get out the house today and mingle. Cancers are homebodies. Most of the ones I know, they are homebodies. You got to go out today if you want to meet some interesting people that could get you to where you want to go. Get out the house and mingle. Leo, older members of your family may try to take advantage of you. Emotionally, you won't see things accurately. You may find yourself caught in a triangle. Leo, I don't know what kind of triangle that is. That could be messy. Yes, it could. It could be fun too, though, but it could be messy. Depends on what kind of triangle it is. If it's a money triangle, fun. The relationship triangle, probably messy. Blech. Virgo, limitations will set in if you haven't followed the rules. You are best not to say too much to colleagues. Your interest in the religion and philosophy may lead you to specific destinations. Okay, sounds like your interest in religion and philosophy may lead you to specific destinations. So I don't know where you're trying to go, but my friend Lori Goodman, she is called the chief fund officer. I'm working with her on a project right now. She does travel, and one of the things she's doing that I think is really cool is she's doing Holy Land tours. Yeah, I think that she's doing two things that are really cool. She's doing the tour of Italy. The Judge is about to fall on the chair because she wants to do that tour. The culinary tour. Yes, she's doing that, Lori. I talked to her yesterday for a long time. She's doing the culinary tour, and she's doing the Holy Land.
I'm going.
So I got to tell Lori you said you were going, but she's doing the Holy Land tours, and she's doing the tour of Italy, the culinary tour. And I thought that was so cool, because she talks to me about marketing, so I was helping her trying to, narrow down where I think she should focus. And I said, people love to eat, and I, for one, want to go to Italy. So that's one of the places, and the Holy Land. Like, both of those places are on my, I don't want to go a lot of places. It's weird, right? I'm not a traveler like that. Like, there are certain places I want to go. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Italy, and I would love to go to Israel and to Jerusalem. Those are the places I want to go. Like, it's not a lot. I don't mind taking, short trips to, the islands, but those are so close by. But those are my for Maine. All right, listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
Snowflakes on my tongue, this time it's to rain. I can feel
welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thiason. We're going to pick it up with Libra. You can buy or sell if you're so inclined. Try to understand their point of view. You will be extremely sentimental, and if pushed by others, you may hold a lasting grudge. Yeah. Don't hold no grudges. Listen, I'm the queen of grudges. Not anymore. I used to be. I didn't even know it. I think I talked about this yesterday. I didn't even knew I held grudges until my brother said, "You hold a grudge for life." I'm like, really? Now my brother's one of my best friends, so for him to say that, he must have did something to me. And he said I held a grudge. I don't remember holding a grudge, but he said I did. So anyway, don't hold a grudge because it holds you back. The person that you hold the grudge against don't even know you got the grudge. It's just something that's inside of you just eating away slowly. So don't do that. All right. Let's keep it moving. All right, Libra. So let's go to Scorpio. You can make a difference if you're willing to stand up and be counted. Overstatement will be your downfall. Join a choir or a drama club. You may be considering moving to a larger quarters. Listen, join a choir or a drama club. Take it out. Get it out there. Act it out. Become the person you want to be. Because you join a drama club. You get to be that other person. Superhero, whatever you want to do. Join a choir. You like to sing? At least you think you do. You want to sing? Now listen. If you can't sing, you might want to join the drama club. Don't be up there messing up the choir in church. I'm just saying. Sagittarius, involvement in financial schemes. The schemes, I'm just going to say that the schemes will be followed by losses. Schemes, I want to reiterate that. Travel if it's needed to start the ball rolling. Get involved in sports events that would benefit your physical appearance. Sagittarius, if the word is scheme is involved in your business opportunity, run in the other direction because you're gonna get some losses. Yeah, they may not say scheme, but just be careful today. Who knows what that's all about? Capricorn, you may find that your emotional partner will not be too eager to accommodate you. You need to do something that will make you feel better about yourself. You will be in an overly generous mood today. Listen, all you Capricorns who are overly generous today and you want to give away some money, holler at your girl. You want to be overly generous today? I'm raising my hand. Hello. Holler at your girl. I want to help you be overly generous. Oh, I'm in rare form today. I don't know what it is. Maybe because Georgette in the studio with me today. I feel silly. Aquarius, do something constructive outside. You will accomplish the most through orderly activities. Be cautious of making any residential changes today. Go outside and do something constructive. It's cold as heck out here. I don't know what you're going to do. Well, it's cold. Go for a walk, I guess. I don't know how constructive that is, but it is freezing today. I don't want to go back out, but I got to go back out. I will sleep right here in the studio in this chair. All right. And my fellow fish Pisces. Problems with relatives and friends could surface. Oh, please. Not again. Whew. Last week was enough. Do you hear me? Not again. I told you I had a rough week last week when it came to certain things in my life. Not again. Get involved in fitness programs that will bring you in contact with new friends. Put in some extra hours and finish those careful jobs before you move on to some funny games. I know. I got a lot of stuff on my to-do list that I got to get done. But I'm telling you right now, I'm going to some funny games this weekend. One of my other best friends will be in town tomorrow. We're going to hang out. We're going to get it in. So I'm having some fun. That's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow, 11 a.m. to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by a noted astrologer, Michael Thiason. I want to give a shout out birthday. You know, I like to do birthdays. If you got a birthday anniversary with somebody you want to give a shout out to, let me know. Happy birthday, Reverend Elvira Rogers. Happy birthday, Reverend Elvira Rogers. It's your birthday today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself. I'm sure your people are praying for you. I'm praying that you have a wonderful birthday as well. So we're going to keep it going. Okay, now listen. You know, every now and then I run across a story that I just cannot make up. And I don't know why this surprises me, but it was just seeing it in print in black and white kind of threw me for a loop. And I'm going to tell you about it. So I came across this story on the Gwinnett Daily Post because, you know, I go and I look for the news every morning so I can tell you what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. This story is a national story, I'm sure. Matter of fact, it was broadcast and put out by CNN. All right, so the story says Memphis Meats, that's the name of the company, Memphis Meats, raised $161 million to grow meat from cells. Yep, can't make this up. Can't make it up. They're going to grow the meat now from cells. Now, and let me tell you something. They got some big dogs behind this. Bill Gates. They got Richard Branson. And I get it. It's all about not being cruel to animals. But I think just the thought of having my meat grown in a lab. Oh, I mean, we eat vegetables grown in the ground. But just the thought of having my meat put inside of a Peachtree dish and grown up to a piece of chicken.
Does that make it meat?
Oh my God, I don't know. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about having your meat grown instead of just raised? Right? Like, it's grown. It's not raised anymore on the farm, eating hay. They're going to put it in the lab and they're going to grow it. And then we're going to eat it. I think I'm about to become a vegan. Because they said they're going to grow seafood too now. Y'all know I love crab legs and lobster. They start growing crab legs and lobster, I'm going to have to be a vegan. I don't know if I can take it. Like, I get it. And Bill Gates and Richard Branson, they put money behind it. They're two of the investors, as well as Tyson's Food, and Cargill. This company is going to grow this meat, and we're going to eat it. So already they have grown some chicken. They have grown some duck. And they've grown some beef. So you know that's what most people eat, chicken and beef. Now they're going to start trying to grow seafood. Lord have mercy. What are we? I mean, I know. I don't know how long it's going to take before it hits your table, but they are growing it. It's coming. Yeah. They're saying, that they're already doing like the Impossible Burger and the Beyond Burger. That's all plant-based. I get the plant-based. I don't know how I feel about the meat, though. I'm sitting here rubbing my neck because just thinking about it is like, ooh, I don't know about that. Y'all email me. Tell me what your thoughts are about that. What you feel about having your meat grown in the lab and then you eat it. Chicken, beef, duck, and seafood. They going to start, how you going to grow a crab leg? You know what I mean? Like, so you going to grow it. Okay, so here's the thing, right? So you're going to grow the meat without the body so you don't have to kill it. How you gonna grow the crab? I don't understand, but they say they gonna grow this meat. I don't know how I feel about that. It's too much. Like I like science, but science is off the chain. Like there's some aliens came down here and imparted all this stuff on us. Just laughing. She know those some aliens. They done came down and told us all the stuff we can do. Now we growing meat. I know y'all don't believe in aliens. They out there though. I don't know. I had some water this morning. I normally drink tea. Something was in my water. All right, listen, y'all. I'm silly this morning. I'm going to a song because I am in rare form. I'll be back after the song to give you more of the rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County.
I'm on a high. take me now, I'm helpless to resist. Got me so invested in this thing. It's more than just a flame. It's more than just a flame. It's more than just a flame. I can't help that it is more than just a flame. Now I know that it's the real thing, the real thing. It's more than just a flame. It's more than just a flame. I can't help it. It's more than just a flame. Now I know that it's the real thing, the real thing. It's more than just a thing. I can't help it. It's the real thing, the real thing.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Okay, guys, I'm about to get on to some real news now. I'm going to stop playing around this morning. Gwinnett Transit Review ends, but Commissioners has new idea. The Commissioner has some new ideas. You know, they had a review board that they put in place because we're trying to figure out what to do about transit here in Gwinnett County. Last year, the referendum that everybody was talking about, it failed, did not pass, and I'm sure it's about that time to come up again. But anyway, last Saturday morning, a group of Gwinnett County volunteers poured over maps and compared costs weighing the county's transit options. They've been at it for months now, and are really nearly ready to make some suggestions to elected officials. They hired this group of people, the 13 people here, to come in and decide what to do. So Gwinnett Commissioners would decide whether to put the transit referendum back on the ballot and when. Last year it failed. It was in March. I'm sure it's coming up again. So Commissioner MueKo is concerned that the Transit Review Committee's proposal won't overcome deficiencies in the transit plan that was shot down by voters last year in March. In two presentations earlier this month to the committee and the Board of Commissioners, MueKo proposed a plan that would do more than the existing recommendations by immediately offering reliable service on fixed routes using existing county buses and adding more connections on some routes, including a possible extension to Athens. That would be cool. So we don't know what's going to happen with the transit plan. Like, they have some things that's going on. Commissioner MueKo said much of his plan mirrors Connect Gwinnett, the original proposal, and the committee has incorporated some of his ideas to create more connections along the routes. But his full proposal also includes trail and microtransit connections. Now, I don't know what the microtransit connections are, but I know that last year Snellville did a microtransit plan that worked out really well, and they, we were wondering, are they going to put it back in place again this year? Lori McLean, the chair of the Transit Review Committee, said she didn't think it was fair to consider MueKo's proposal because it had not been fully vetted. The existing options have been in works for years, and the committee has been referring to them since October, McLean said. So she don't like Commissioner MueKo's plan. So I don't know. I'm sure we'll be talking about this more and more and more. I talked about it so much last year. It was unbelievable. Because, everybody wanted it and the citizens voted it down. Let me tell you something. When we get together and we don't want something, we get together, we make moves. The residents said no, it was a no. So off the table it went. Now they're back at it again. Commissioner MueKo has a lot to say about this. He's been met with some opposition from Laura McLean. So if you want to read more about this story, you can go to ajc.com and read more about what's going on with this proposal. It's a lot. It's a lot. We're going to have transit. It's going to happen. We just don't know who and how. But it's coming because we need it. A lot of people were concerned about, people coming into Gwinnett County who did not live here. They thought there was going to be an increase in crime. Well, we got crime already, just in case y'all didn't know it. It's already here. And I don't know how they're getting here, but they're getting here. It's so crazy. Like, yeah, it's here. So stop trying to shut your eyes to it. what it is going to do is take a lot of cars off 85. Oh my God. Like, I hate going to Atlanta for that reason. Atlanta should have something to do with this. I'm sure that's why Marta came in. Traffic is horrendous. I hate going downtown. Like, if I'm going downtown Atlanta, I try to leave really early going. And if I can leave really late coming back or really early coming back, I try never to get caught between 3 and 5. Like, forget about it. It's like bumper to bumper. Like, I hate it. Anyway, German machine and automation. There's a German company moving to Suwannee, moving its headquarters to Suwannee. That's a great thing. So MueKo Machinery joined the local economic development organization to announce its decision to put its U.S. headquarters on Tench Road in Suwannee. The company invested $250,000 in building the facility, which include production and service space in addition to headquarters office. So what does that mean for you? Well, that means jobs. You know what I talk about. If a new company is coming into Gwinnett County, that means they're probably going to be bringing some jobs, and they are. They're going to be bringing in 30 new positions. So here's the thing. Here's what I would tell you. Go online. If you know you want a new job, they're coming. They're going to be bringing in 30 jobs. The company is spelled MueKo Machinery. MueKo Machinery. Go Google them. Find out what they do. Find out how you can get involved. Find out what you need to do to submit your resume. Now, here's the thing. I talk about it all the time. Make sure your resume is together. Make sure all the gaps are filled in. Don't have spaces where you have not worked in years and there's no reason why, or you haven't put it there. Make sure your background check is going to come back good. Make sure you got the proper ID. Make sure you can pass a drug test. All these things are important because I guarantee you they're gonna ask you for those things. Go online, look the company up, and see what they do. See where you can fit in. I'm sure they're going to be paying pretty good money. So you may want to just go ahead and it's only 30 jobs. There are 960,000 residents in Gwinnett. Some of them are very unemployed and looking for employment. So to make yourself more valuable to this company, find out how you can be an asset to them by learning what they do. Very important because they're coming. They've already invested $250,000 in the building. So they're coming and they're going to be hiring 30 people. So make sure you go out and check them out. For more information about that story, you can go to GwinnettDailyPost.com and look it up and find out more information about them. Read about what they're doing here in Gwinnett County, and read about how you may be able to get a job with them. Go to their website, Google them. You know you Google everything else. Google that. Another company coming to Norcross, to Gwinnett, is the team behind Norcross Brew Company. They have plans to open a brewery this summer at 650 Langford Drive. Yep, right here in Norcross. So there's another brewery coming in here. So though the project's working name is Norx, Norx. Oh, well, okay, so it's pronounced, I said Norx, right? Because that's how it's spelled, Norx, but it's really Norcross. Like Norcross, like Norx. I like that, it's cute. But I'm sure people are going to say Norx, because that's what I just did. But it really is Norcross. It's going to be called Norcross Brewery, spelled Norx, brewery. They may change to, I don't like this one. Okay, so I like the Norcross one, but and it's, you see it, you're going to say Norx. But this one say Cultivation Brewing Company. Don't like that one, you guys. Not that my opinion matters, but I don't like that one. It's too long. It sounds like you're cultivating. It sounds like you're growing the beer. I know you are. Don't sound sexy. It's too long. It sounds too clinical. My opinion. Cultivation Brewing Company sounds like a laboratory. I like Norcross. I like the Norx. I think it's very brandable. This is my opinion. So if you listen to me, do not name it Cultivation. It's not sexy. Nobody's going to remember. I'm going over to Cultivation Brewery. It's not sexy. Norcross with the X is sexy. They're going to say Norx, but it's all right. But that Cultivation Brewery, not so much. Yeah, nah. It said they're thinking about naming it as a nod to growing something from the ground up. Yeah, but not that. That's not sexy. It's not memorable. It sounds like a medical lab. I understand. You want to do it because it's like, then call it something else. Call it cult. Call it Vation. Something sexy. Cultivation Brewery? Nah. Don't like it. That's my opinion. After 2 years of brewing on a pilot system, Lancaster, who previously owned a landscaping business and has a background in engineering, said he's ready to take his broad spectrum of beers to the public, including a variety of lagers and ales. The New England style IPAs, pale ales, porters, stouts, as well as expanding its offering to sours. It's a lot of these places popping up. We're going to have too many in a minute because they're popping up everywhere. I think we have about 3 right here in Lawrenceville. It's 2 downtown, right? Yeah. They're popping up everywhere. I mean, it's cute and sexy. It gives you another place to go and hang out. I don't drink beer, though. I'm sure they probably got something I would like. I like coolers. I don't know if they got any, like, that might be an insult to a beer maker, like a brewery. Hey, can you brew me up a cooler? Like, they may be like, that might be an insult. Sorry, I don't drink beer. I've never liked beer. My husband likes beer. We went to St. Patrick's Day parade last year, right? It was hilarious because they sold a cup of beer. And it was really dark. And I said to him, you want a beer? He's like, nah, it's too early. So we waited about an hour. And I was like, I'm going to go get you a beer. Because I know he likes beer. So I went and bought him a beer. It was really dark. It was almost black. It was so dark. He said, man, this is some dark beer. He said, this is some dark beer. And he drank half of that beer. He was drunk. It was hilarious. I was like, what kind of beer is that? He's like, it's really strong. I don't drink beer. I never like beer. I'm not a drinker though. So that's my thing. Like, I'm really not a drinker. So cooler, 1 is fine. And a glass of Moscato, 1 is fine.
That's not in a brewery.
Yeah, I know. It's not in a brewery. And I like it though. I went to a brewery over in Marietta. I was like, this is really cool because you see the big containers where they make the beer. I thought that was really cool. It was nice. Like, I thought it was sexy. I just don't like beer. Cultivation, not sexy. Norks or Norcross, sexy. All right, let's keep it moving. There is there's a lot of development going on here in Gwinnett County, a lot. So a developer has requested land near the Infinite Energy Center to be rezoned for a mixed-use development with nearly 400 apartments. These are apartments. So documents submitted to Gwinnett County by Quatrock LLC propose a retail village with 13,700 square feet of shops, restaurants, or office spaces. The plan also includes 390 high-end luxury apartment units for the 17 acres at Meadow Church and Old Peachtree Roads. Anticipated pricing was not available for the apartments. It's probably going to be expensive. They don't have, listen, anytime you can go somewhere and don't see a price on something, it's expensive. So those apartments probably going to be $2,000, $3,000 a month. Because it's beautiful. It's already nice on that end of Sugarloaf down that way. So if it's down by the Infinite Energy Center, there's a lot of new developments going on, and it's already very nice down there. So you probably gonna play up, and it's right off at like close to 85 and everything. So yeah, hey, if you got it, do your thing. The development would place its densest aspect buildings with both apartments and retail at its center, and more spread out townhome style homes towards the edge. So they're gonna do some townhomes too. Along Meadow Church Road, the project would include new sidewalks and connections to Gwinnett Trail system along the pond and green space and community garden. About a mile from the Infinite Energy Center, the proposed project could potentially connect to the mega development Revel in the future, because Revel is big. Yep. So Revel, that 118-acre mixed-use development, a public-private partnership with the county, is currently on hold. So we don't know when it's going to get back on the road again. But anyway, they were going to build. That got approved with 260 units of high-rise apartments, and it's a lot. There's a lot of construction going on, a lot of development going on here, and there's a lot of growth. So we got a lot going on here. The whole South. I met with a developer last Thursday. They're doing the South Lawn project right here. His name is David, right here downtown Lawrenceville. And he was talking to me. I was like, so he said, yeah, we're doing the project in Lawrenceville. I said, is it the South Lawn project? He said, yeah, that's a $200 million project right downtown Lawrenceville. If I was a single person, I would probably would get one of those. So if you want an apartment downtown Lawrenceville, they're renting for $1,200 to $1,750. I know that, and that's downtown Lawrenceville. I knew that. So if you're gonna be on the other end down there, which is a whole lot more stuff down there, I'm sure it's going to be $2,000. If it's $1,750 on the South Lawn, which is pretty nice right there, up to $1,750, I'm sure it's going to be $2,500 down on the other end. Yep. So anyway, more about that story, you can go to ajc.com and check it out. I know listen, I know. All right, so Gwinnett, in partnership with the Sugarloaf Community Improvement District and the Atlanta Regional Commission, is working to enhance the long-term connectivity of the area. Currently, a loop trail study is underway to provide an analysis of the approximate 14-mile segment of a 17-mile trail that will link to the Western Gwinnett Bikeway. The purpose of the study is to improve bike and pedestrian connectivity between the existing parks and trails and to heavily traveled destinations and events to reduce traffic congestion and improve mobility and connectivity. We need that. Anytime we can improve traffic and mobility, that's a great thing. So they're doing a study right now that's underway. The proposed 17-mile loop trail system will be a combination of multi-use side paths along roadways and paved trails through green space and parks. So you'll be able to walk through the park and, walk along the sidewalks and things like that. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right, listen, guys, I'm going to go to a song, and I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
Baby, come here when you get up and get out and get off. And I'll hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Just come here when you get up and get out and get off. And I'll hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Just come here when you get up and get out and get off. And I'll hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Baby, you could just come here when you get up and get out and get off. And I'll hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Aye, look, pulling up in your driveway. Treat it like it's my drive-thru. Hit me up when you find time. Find a way to come find you. Come to find I can't live without you. Maybe could, but where the fun in that? She don't worry about where I'm going. She just know that I'm coming back. She throw it back like back to back. Flipping over like acrobat. Kicking game, that's hacky sack. We still kick it right after that. No shit catching my hands right. Picture at me, I reel it in. Playing all of my heartstrings, and I swore I wasn't gon' feel again. Baby, come here when you get up and get out and get off. And I'll hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Just come here when you get up and get out and get off. And I'll hit you when I get down and get in and get on. My shawty, my baby, my boot thing. Changing the color, my mood ring. Make you think about your old thing. When you done moved on to a new thing. We done broke up and got right back. Cause they don't really make them quite like that. And she don't really make it too easy either. I hate to hate her, I need to need her. My favorite feature, my plus one. We roll a couple, then bust one. Call me up when your shift over. Meet you there and I lift over. R&B playlist singing to us. You ain't gotta cook, they'll bring it to us. Movie on, but we'll never watch it. Your neighbors hate it, they'll never stop it. Just come here when you get up and get out and get off. And I'll hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Just come here when you get up and get out and get off. And I'll hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Just come here when you get up and get out and get off. And I'll hit you when I get down and get in and get on. Baby, you could just come here when you get up and get out and get off. And I'll hit you when I get down and get in and get on.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's so funny, right? I'm sitting listening to the song, and so my husband and I listen to all kinds of music. He listens to predominantly rap music, right? And sometimes I just hear a beat before I put it on my playlist, and I've never heard that song. And I'm saying to myself, I chose that song. I've been trying to get off and get on and get off. And I'm saying to myself, yeah, I chose that song. Whew. And it's all right, but I'm just surprised because I must have heard the first part of the beat and like, oh yeah, I like that beat, and just added it to the playlist. Never heard the song. It was okay. I like rap though. I listen to a lot of rap. I don't listen to as much as my husband, but I listen to a lot of rap. And it's so funny because people are surprised when they know that he like rap. And I said to him, you need to tell them rap was our music. They just took it over. Like in our age group, Jay-Z and all those guys, when they started that, Puffy, that's my group. That's my age group. We're in the same age group. They kicked it off and made it big, but we're in the same age group. So that's how we started it. You know, Sugar Hill Gang, they were way older than me, but they started it. And then Puffy and them came up in my age group, and they finished it off, you know. And so all the other little jokers came behind them. So that's why we like rap. But I like all music. That's why I play all kinds of music on this show. But it was so funny. I like that song, but I had never listened to it. I just kind of heard the first part of the beat, like, oh, I like the beat. And I'm sure that's what I did. Anyway, let's keep it moving. So Sugar Hill Toastmasters are having a meeting today from 12 to 3. They having a long meeting. 12 to 3? Like most Toastmaster meetings are an hour. And maybe that's an error, but anyway, it starts at 12 o'clock. So if you're interested in learning how to leverage Toastmasters to help you present better, to communicate better with your family, friends, or at work, this is a great opportunity for you to do so. It's a free event today at 12 o'clock. It's going to be located at the community room, 5039 West Broad Street in Sugar Hill. You want to go out and check that out. Sugar Hill's Toastmasters meeting today, 12 noon. You still got time. 5039 West Broad Street, and that's in Sugar Hill. And that's in the community room. And it's free. So if you want to go, check it out. Toastmasters are good. I'm going to start going. I have to. There's one at Discovery High School. I don't even know if they do it now. It's in the evenings, on Monday evenings. And I've been trying to get there forever, but had not gotten a chance yet. So got to figure out how to do it. We may start one here. I'm going to talk to Amber about starting a Toastmaster meeting here, which would be great. We can find a Toastmaster leader because I don't know what to do. I would just love to be a part of it. You know, I need to speak better. I need to slow down. I know. Listen, that's been my problem for 50 years. That's not going to change too much. I might get a little better. Just a little bit. All right. All Things Agile Gwinnett is having a meetup today at 5:30 p.m. January meetup will be hosted by Georgia Gwinnett College, and their partner ITEC professors. They want to expose students to an agile meetup with business professionals and create a real world learning opportunity for them. So they're going to be doing a meetup this evening. It's free. So if you want to come out to this, if you are a student or a business owner, you want to come out and you want to network with these guys, you can do so. They're going to close the meetup with a rapid retrospective, 5 minutes covering what was beneficial to the group and what could be enhanced for future meetings. The total event time is an hour and a half. It's free. Parking is available as well. Arrive early so you can get a park. So it sounds like parking could be a little bit of a problem. It's available, but could be a little bit of a problem. You're going to go to parking lot, the B parking lot, or 3000 parking lot. Both lots are about a 5 minute short walk to building W, to the W building. So you're going to park as close as you can to the W building this evening. And yeah, you're going to look for Walt and Derwin. They're your hosts tonight. All Things Agile Gwinnett. That's going to be at the GGC Building W in Lawrenceville. That's Georgia Gwinnett College Building in Lawrenceville. Check it out. Georgia Gwinnett College today, 5:30 to 7 o'clock. And Building W. That's down on Sugarloaf. Office down that way. Not Sugarloaf, Collins Hill, University Parkway in Lawrenceville. 20 people are going so far. That's going to be a big meetup. They already got people going. All right, so Geek Space Gwinnett is having a Ignite Robotics. If you're interested in learning how to build robots, this is a great one for you. Brian C. is going to be there this evening teaching you how to build robots. I went to Geek Space Gwinnett. It's really a nice thing. And I'm going to become a member there because there are things that I want to learn how to make. And they have all kinds of, like I told you guys, I want to be artsy. And I'm more technical, though, than artsy. So I probably like the Geek Space a lot. I want to be artsy, but I think I'm a little bit more technical than artsy. But anyway, there's some things that I need to make. And I know I can make them over at Geek Space because they got all kind of equipment. Like I need to make some chocolate molds. And they got a machine there that is going to let me make a chocolate mold. So I am going to probably join Gwinnett's Geek Space soon. The problem is my timing. So, I'm so busy. But Noise Media, there's a lot of unique things I want to make for your Noise Media, and I know I can do them over at Gwinnett Geek Space. But anyway, there's a meetup this evening from 6:30 to 9:30 about robotics. Ignite build session. So if you want to learn how to do this, you can go there this evening. It's free. Let me tell you, Geek Space Gwinnett is one of the best kept secrets in Gwinnett. Like literally, they have machines over there, 3D printing machines. They got all kinds of stuff over there. I went over there to one of their Mastermind Mondays, and it was really cool. Like, I'm like, man, there's a lot you can do there. So, and it's the best kept secret, and the membership is really cheap. It's like $50 a month. That's a really, really cheap membership. But anyway, if you want to go this evening, 6:30 to 9:30, learn about robotics, it's going to be located at Geek Space Gwinnett, 3690 Burnett Park Drive in Suite D, and that's in Suwannee. Again, that's Geek Space Gwinnett, 3690 Burnett Park Drive, Suite D, and that's in Suwannee, 6:30 to 9:30, and it's free. So you don't even have to worry about paying. That's the other good thing. You can test it out. Your first meeting is like a free meeting to test it out, and then the second meeting you got to pay. I'm just kidding. I don't know the rules. I know the first one is free because it says free right here. So check that out if you want to. Yeah, I'm just saying. All right, so meet Krista Kirk, a family law Superior Court judge candidate. She's going to be out tonight. There's a lot of people campaigning right now. They're all over the place. Matter of fact, I'm hosting, I've been doing hosting town halls for Derek J. Wilson, who's running for commissioner for District 3. Here in Gwinnett County. So I've been doing his town hall. He has a town hall coming up this Sunday for you to get to meet him and some of the other candidates running on the same ticket. So you can talk to him. Like I can tell you right now, those events are Facebook Live. And my mom, who is not able to really get out the house much or see she's not really, because the way our house is made up, she doesn't even get a chance to answer the door. But because I was able to do that live stream with Derek and three other candidates, she said to me, one of the candidates that was on it, she's like, I will vote for him, right? Because of what he said. Now, had we not did that Facebook Live, she wouldn't have got the opportunity to know who he was. Now she has an opinion. Before, we kind of just all voted along the same party lines, the same person, and because that's what we did. But now she had the opportunity to see these guys in action, and she was like, she liked him. Now, there were people on that panel, and I thought like, she knows who Derek is, so, that's the obvious vote that she had to, but we're not in his district. But the other people she didn't know. She knows who Derek is because I talk about him all the time. Because we always, he always has me doing things with him on his campaign, so she knows who he is. But the other people she had never seen before. And there were people on there that I thought was good that she didn't think was good, which was funny. She was like, yeah, I didn't like him. And I was like, really? I liked him. So now she has an opinion. We don't have to all follow the same party lines because that's just the way we do stuff. She has her own opinion about who she wants to vote for. Because normally I was like, yeah, just vote for this person. Now she doesn't have to do that because she saw that Facebook live stream. And she can make her own decision about who she want to vote for. Because I thought it was funny. She didn't like the person I liked. And I was like, really? She's like, nah, I ain't like him. Which I thought was... Now, the person that she did like... I liked him too, but there was other people on that panel that she did not like that I liked, so that was kind of funny. Anyway, so the candidate Krista is going to be out tonight. It's important, guys, for you to go out and talk to these candidates, because here's the thing: you want to make the best possible decision for the people that are going to be serving us, no matter what party lines they're in. So you want to look at that. You want to talk to them. You want to stand in front of them and hear what they got to say, because right now, the telephone must have rang 100 times yesterday, to the point where my mother was like, well, who is the same number keep calling me, and when I answer, they don't say anything. So finally, it had to be 10:30. She's like, can you come in here and block this number? And I'm like, well, who is it? She's like, I don't know. They keep calling. So she called the number back, and it was a polling number. It was a campaign number. And it said, if you don't want to get campaign messages anymore, press 9, right? But it called like all day. So now everybody's in campaign mode. Everybody is trying to, get their message out there. Here's the thing. If I was running for any office, I would start right now. If I know the office is coming up in 2 years, I'm going to start right now, because I need to get to know the community. Like, you cannot get to know the community in 3 months. You cannot. Gwinnett is huge. So, but I applaud the ones who are out there right now doing their thing. So if you want to go out and meet Krista tonight, she's going to be at 3445 Lawrenceville Suwanee Road, Suite D. Atlanta Dads Group is hosting this meetup. The Atlanta Dad Group is hosting this meetup, so you can meet Krista Kirk. She's a family law. She's running for a Superior Court judge here in Gwinnett County. So if you want to know more about Krista, this is your opportunity. From 7 to 9, she'll be there doing a town hall at 3445 Lawrenceville Suwanee Road, Suite D in Suwanee, Georgia. So go out, talk to her. This is your opportunity because you never know. Like, you don't have to follow the family. You can make up your own mind, especially if you can get out. Now, I don't know if they're live streaming this or not, but we live stream our town halls. And so I will be live streaming again this Sunday evening. I'll give you the time tomorrow because I can't remember if it's 5 or 6, but I'll give you that time tomorrow so you can check it out. But anyway, all right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I'm going to go to my last song, and I'll be right back after this song to give you my inspiration for the day. Stay tuned. Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you a little bit of something to think about, a little bit of inspiration. It's hump day. You're almost there. You're almost to the weekend. Some of you had a short week, though. Some of you were off on Mondays. Some of you weren't, but some of you were. So you had a short week anyway. But anyway, before I go, I want to give you my inspiration of the day. So here it is. Push yourself because no one is going to do it for you. Let me say it again. Push yourself because no one is going to do it for you. Let me tell you something. There are so many times I reach out to folks and say, hey, help me do this, right? And they'll say, okay, but nothing ever happens, right? I understand. Nobody's going to do it for me, so I got to do it myself. Now, here's the thing. If you pay folks, a lot of times they'll do it. But for free, they're not going to do it. They're not going to push you. They're not going to encourage you. They're not even going to help you. You got to do it yourself. And it's okay. Because if you want it bad enough, you don't even have to push yourself. You don't have to worry about them pushing you because you will push yourself. I want it bad. I get up every day. I come to the studio. I'm on episode 240. I do this show 4 days a week. Know why? Because I want it bad. So I push myself. It's freezing outside. I hate being cold. I hate bugs. You would think I would love that because I'm down in Georgia. I hate bugs. I hate being hot, right? But I push myself through all of those things because nobody's going to push me. And I know they won't because I go home right now and lay down. They won't say a word to me. They won't say, hey, don't you got a book you need to read? They're not going to say anything to me. They're like, she laying down? Knowing I need to do something. I'm not blaming them. I'm just saying they're not going to push me. They're going to know I'm relaxing with them. Everybody relaxing right now. Chilling. What you doing today? What you eating today? Nothing. Oh, okay. You gonna lay down? Yep. I should be working. So I pushed myself. Yesterday, I wanted to go home and I wanted to lay down. But I couldn't. I had work to do for a client and I got it done. I am happy to say and when I got it done, then I laid down. And I didn't lay down. I went to my bedroom and just relaxed for a minute in the dark. I said that to my daughter the other day. I said, I'm just going to go in my room right now and I'm going to lay in the dark. And she said, that sounds very depressing. I said, but it's not. It's very energizing. That means I have no distractions, no light, no noise, no nothing. Just me in the dark. It's very relaxing. It's very rejuvenating. Because sometimes you got to do that. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Push yourself. Push yourself. You'll be surprised how far you can push yourself if you just pushed yourself. Like sometimes we just get stuck where we are because we feel like we can't go no further. But you can. I was telling somebody about, and I'm going to close after I tell you this story, but I owed you 2 minutes anyway because Georgette made me start late. Anyway, my husband and I went to a UGA game a couple years ago. And he has arthritis and so do I, and I have really bad back problems. So I can deal with my knees more so than my back. My back was hurting me so bad. And we decided we were going to park in a lot where the football, where the buses were, because we felt like, okay, that's close. It looks like it's pretty close, and we'll just walk, right? When I tell you we must have walked 2 miles up a hill, I'm talking about that hill was steep. And when we got to the top of the hill, it was a parking lot. I could have cried. I was like, oh my God, we could have parked at the top of the hill. We walked about 2 miles up the hill. Georgia, so UGA has a huge campus. We were going to a football game. And we walked about 2 miles up that hill. It was a hill. But when I got to the top of the hill, I was exhausted. And I was proud of myself. Because I had to get up the hill to get to the game. And I pushed myself. And I made it up the hill. So I shared that story to say to you, when you push yourself, you'll make it. But you got to keep pushing. I knew I wanted to get inside the game. Now, when I got up there, they had to get me a chair. Because my back was hurting so bad. But I got up the hill. And you can get up the hill too. You just got to push yourself. Thank you again for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last hour with me, and I appreciate you so much. If you've missed any episodes of this show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and listen to past episodes. And be sure to download our app from the App Store, Android App Store, the Apple App Store. It's there. Good Morning Gwinnett. You missed the episode, the latest episode, go to Alexa. Listen to us on Alexa. Yep, you can. Pretty soon I'll be on Google Home. I just have not gotten around to doing it. And on Roku. That's where the videos are going to come in. Our first video interview is going to be February the 4th. So I'm excited about that. So it'll be live streamed online. And it's going to be on our new TV channel. So we got a lot going on. That's why I'm busy. I got to keep pushing myself. Thank you again for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Until next time, y'all, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you liked this episode, subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit www.noisemedia.us.